Hello and welcome back to the Budget Rio restoration. Upgrading my kit. Got a compressor, little compressor there. Spray gun. I'm going to blast some proper primer onto these. And hopefully we get some tyres mounted. My plan is to prime everything, get them all red, put the tyres on, and then paint the outsides black, because there's no need to paint the inside. Black is you're not going to see it, so that's my plan for them. And hopefully when we come to put the rings on and inflate tyres, nobody dies because they explode. The other two are up there, leaving them. They're all fully done. I'll probably give them a blast over once the tyres are on, but they're all hunky-dory. So yeah, let's throw some paint about. Red. We won't put that where we're walking. So, stuff I'm using, just an industrial primer, red brown, and then we've got just some normal thinners for the stuff. So just down there. So I'm going to do like a 75-25 mix to start with. See how we go with that one. One for you, one for me. Oh, there'll be a crack in that mug then. Get it in the gun quick. So that didn't go well. There was a crack in the plastic mixing cup and bathed. But we're mixed together now. So I'll just go get my mask on. We'll throw some paint about. So the mask I'm using is just a half face mask. Head strap, neck strap, blah blah blah. I have a company called Arkel, half face mask. Last time I used it was when we did the Humber LRC, which I'll put a picture on now. I am in a very well open and ventilated area, but precautionary is precautionary. Last thing I want to do is inhale a load of primer. Yeah. There we go. Are you my mummy? Got two fans out there. So that's the first coat on. Nice thick and even coat. Nice shiny. That one's I think that's another another Firestone rim. And this one, it's had something run through it here. I don't know what, but that's a Goodyear rim. Nice interesting detail to see on them. So yeah, we'll let that dry and then we'll tackle something else while it's doing. I'll clean the air gun out. Those two rims are Firestones as well, as seen in the previous video. Yeah. Right, so they're all flipped over. Paint dried in about an hour and a half or so. These were all done in the last video with a bit of aerosol, just to give them a bit of a base. It is a little bit damp in there due to the recent weather, but these aren't looking too bad. I'm quite excited to get them done today. Maybe get a tyre on or two. And that's the first coat on the lock rings done. Second coat on the inside, outside, whatever edge of the rim's done. So I'm going to de-sheet it and we're going to have a look at that airline leak. Hopefully for the last time. I had another idea the other night, so I'm going to put it into practice. Ta-da! Right then, so plan update. Here is leaky airline. There is JB Weld. Didn't work. However, you will note that I put some 1/2" gauge rubber hose line, fuel line on it, and Jubilee clips. Put that over it, and it sealed the top. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bite the bullet. I'm going to cut the pipe above and below the JB Weld, and just put some fuel line in. Because it's pretty. This is now I've butchered and cut this down because I thought my original plan was going to work, but it didn't. But the original stuff I've got's pretty heavy duty. It's got all that fibre stuff in there as well, so it's pretty thick and sturdy stuff, and it'll easily take PSI from there because it's constantly in use. Get in focus, there we are. So I'm going to try and cut the JB Weld out and then replumb some rubber hose line in there. If that fails, I'm probably gonna have to go back to copper, which is probably what I should do now, but we can only try what we've got, can't we? Right, so what a chew that was. So a pipe cutter didn't cut it because it's obviously 1/2", 12mm, and most pipe cutters 15mm, aren't they? So luckily I managed to find hacksaw blade and just go at it. Not the cleanest of jobs, but if this works I can tidy it all up and, you know, move the hose out the way of that bolt like that, so it doesn't rub through eventually, or I can hammer it up with another piece of hose. So I'm going to start it up, let it pressurise. Oh crikey, I'm out of breath now. And then see if it holds pressure without hissing away to itself. I'm just waiting for it to get up to pressure. Hopefully it doesn't blow the hose off when it gets up to 115 psi. Okay, she's holding at just under 120 pounds. 5-minute engine run just to get it up to pressure. Moment of truth. I can't hear anything. Have we done a fix? We don't know. I can't hear anything. Can't feel anything up the top. Oh, can't get in. Can't feel anything down the bottom either. I think we've done a fix. Excellent. How long it'll last, I don't know, but I've done something finally. Just put the second coat on the rings whilst the truck's been sitting. I'm waiting for the air pressure to I'll see what it does basically. I've no idea what it was up at about 115, 120 pounds. And we are holding at just under 90, so maybe 60, yeah, maybe 75, 80 pounds, which is good for resting because keeps everything held together. Well, like I say, I can't feel any leaks coming from there. There'll be another tiny weeny hairline leak somewhere, but for now that'll do me. Happy days. Right, I've just spent the last 20 minutes fighting with this. Brand new tyre, brand new flap, brand new inner tube. I'm fighting getting all these in. What a chew, this is what they look like when they're not in. So there's your flap. And there's your inner tube. You gotta get them in there. And then them on them. And then that on there. Ace. Okay, so I lost my rag with that wheel and tyre and got it on halfway. She just didn't want to budge, so I've abandoned ship for today. So all rims and rings are down there. The wheel and tyre itself, it's wedged on there, so there's the rim, there's the tyre. I ran over it with the truck itself and it just refused to, it didn't go on at all. In fact, it bounced up off the wheel. You can see on the floor where I ran over it there. And just ripped this wing apart. It folded this right under. You can see where it's popped it there. Oh well, it cannot be mended. So yeah, that's it for this week. There's the back end of it, as you're all familiar with. So thanks for watching. I'll see you then.